I drove for 2 hours to pick up vintage textbooks. They belong to the parents of the man from whom I bought them. There are 20 books total, and this is part 2 of my vintage textbook haul. I plan to digitize any of these that are not currently in the online archive, as long as they are in public domain. Today, it's all about spelling. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the educational philosophy was quite different from today. For many children, spelling was the primary way that they learned to read, rather than a skill that they acquired afterward. I have 2 copies of the Common School Spelling Book. It looks like this one is published in 1913, but this one is not as good of condition, and so I'm not sure what year this is published, but they look like they're the same book. They are written by Francis Squire Potter, 1913. This book was for ages 8 to 12. It's really quite lovely because they use poetry as the springboard to teach the letters and the sounds. It starts with a little song by Robert Louis Stevenson, and then lesson 1 has the poem Singing by Robert Louis Stevenson, and then vocabulary to match that poem. Lessons 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all reviewing words found in that poem. Every few lessons they introduce a new poem, so it's really quite beautiful. Although if you have an older child that needs help spelling, like 13, 14 or older, this would be really beneficial for them. Next book is the Jones Spelling Book for grades 2 through 8. By W. Franklin Jones. This is the 1924 edition. Notice how small this book is? Yeah, that's one textbook for grades 2 through 8. I'm gonna say it out loud. The textbook industry is corrupt. This one starts with an illustrative lesson. It gives what the teacher is supposed to do. More instruction is given on how to integrate these words. The book progressively gets harder. There's places in the book the child can list their misspelled words. The last book for today is The Modern Pronouncing Speller. This is written by J.N. Hunt and H.I. Gurley and published in originally 1899 and then 1902. This book is normally divided up into 2 volumes. The first volume for grades 2 through 4 and the second volume for grades 5 through 8. However, my particular copy is for grades 2 through 8 and is a comprehensive volume. That's gold to me. It starts with letters and sounds, syllables and accents, words classified, key to pronunciation, equivalents and vocals, the script and Roman alphabet, and into the actual lessons. Of the 3, I have to say my favorite is the Common Spelling Book. I love how it uses poetry and verse to teach the spelling. I think it makes a difference when kids can see things in context. I just wish it included cursive.